Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is one of the latest releases from DC Comics, specifically their DC Zoom imprint, which is geared towards the youngest readers. It's the latest release to their DC Superhero Girls line. This is Spaced Out. This is by Shea, Fontana, and Agnes Garbowska. Alright, so for those who've never watched this channel before or seen my reviews, I love DC Superhero Girls. I think these are fantastic graphic novels geared towards young readers, and even my 40-year-old self enjoys it, and yes, I'm 40 years old. It's just a fun comic, and it's entertaining, and you can enjoy it as an adult. And for kids, like it's got really good lessons. This is a good example of being able to entertain and also teach the kids a little something. So this one is really focused kind of on Jessica Cruz, who is sent to Oa to go meet the Green Lantern Corps, and there they come across some bad guys. Also involves Supergirl. And the lessons within are really solid. So there's some interesting ones. The big ones, there's some stuff about responsibility, which is good, involving crypto. That's not a really big one. There's two that I think are interesting. One's the major one, and then one's a minor one that they touch upon, and I'm really kind of surprised that they touched upon. The big one is all about confidence. And I would say really just confidence. And that involves Jessica Cruz. Now, for those who don't know, Jessica Cruz is one of the newer Green Lanterns. Might be like the newest one from Earth. I think she is the newest one for Earth, excuse me. Definitely was after Simon. And her big thing is she, in the main comics, she's scared of a lot of stuff. She has some phobias, and it kind of overwhelms her a lot. In this one, she definitely has those phobias, but it also is geared towards just not having confidence in doing things. So a lot of the graphic novel is helping her build that confidence and putting her in situations where she has to use her powers and learn to use her powers and go from there. And it's really solid, and I think it's a natural progression in the graphic novel. And it's done really well, and hopefully kids pick up on that lesson of, I'm scared to do this. No, you should try and just do your best effort and going from there. I think all that is absolutely fantastic. The one that's really interesting, and this is kind of spoilers to who the bad guy is, Zod winds up coming into the comic with a couple of his minions, and Zod talks about really nationalism. It's kind of fascinating. Let me see if I can find the section, because it's really, really interesting. I had it marked, and then I kind of lost it. He's kind of trying to win over Supergirl, and he makes a play of, like, these are your people, you should help them, screw everyone else. And it's straight up nationalism. It's kind of fascinating. And to throw it in there, I think is really gutsy in a lot of ways. So, like, it says you have your own kind now, you don't need those common earthlings. And then he actually says, believe in our creed of Krypton first. You're the last star of Krypton, and as such, you must believe in our creed of Krypton first. So I actually think that's really, really interesting, because obviously Krypton first, very similar to America first. Their own, a lot of kind of what's being done out nationally. It's just a really interesting thing to throw in there. It's kind of throwaway in a lot, and it's very much Zod. Like, it's appropriate. It just really stuck out to me. It's a very adult topic to tackle, and I'm kind of pretty proud of the graphic novel throwing it in there. I don't think young kids will pick it up, and adults, I think a lot of adults won't pick it up. But it's good. I thought it is excellent inclusion. So those are kind of the big themes in that. You can see the art. It's the typical art. The next volume, the art style is going to be changed up a little bit. But we'll get to that to the next volume when that comes out. It's solid. It's $9.99 for this graphic novel, geared towards kids. Adults can enjoy it as well. It's got good lessons for kids who might enjoy the animated series, or adults who enjoy the animated series. I think it's well worth it. I highly praise this series. Check it out. This is really some great stuff. You see Superhero Girls, Spaced Out. You can go get it in comic shops. Go support your comic shops. You can obviously get in bookstores too, but go support comic shops. There's a link beneath this video. You can put in your zip code, tell if a shop's near you. No shopping problem. We got some links. They're affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage of that by doing that. You help support our site though. But really go support comic shops. Again, the other is you'll go to comic shops, you'll find so many other graphic novels and great stuff geared towards kids if it's a good shop. But yeah, this is just it's great. Like, this is such a fantastic line. I can't wait till my daughter is old enough to read it on her own, or even to the point where I can read it to her and that she'll care and have attention span longer than a couple minutes. So I get it. It's out now. I think it's fantastic, continuing a great line of graphic novels for geared towards kids, and now part of DC Zoom. Speaking of, I want to thank DC for hooking us up with this review copy. We always appreciate it, and thank you for watching. Now, if you're into comics, if you're into DC Comics, graphic novels, DC Zoom, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Pinterest, everything graphic policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.